Hello, Ryan here, aka Mac, and welcome. The roadmap has been updated, so let us take a look at what is new. As always, a huge thank you to all of my patrons and channel members, in particular to my latest patron, Altminus. Thank you so much for the support, it is truly appreciated. So this week's roadmap update is a very short one. Let us kick off with the bad news first and get it out of the way. I am sorry to say that ship-to-ship refueling was pushed back to 3.17, with the team deciding to spend additional time on it to provide a smoother gameplay experience. So personally, I am disappointed that it's being pushed back, of course. I was really looking forward to more gameplay that would bring players together. Much like what we saw with the medical system, I thoroughly enjoyed how that brought strangers together and created this kind of immersive gameplay. Ship-to-ship refueling was set to do the same thing, but at the same time, I would most certainly prefer ship-to-ship refueling to be as smooth and as good as possible for its initial release. So I am more than happy with them spending more time to polish it out and make it as good as possible. But it is a big shame, as that was the feature that I was most looking forward to with 3.16. Also, the shops and patrons deliverable has been temporarily removed for now, as the AI team would like to further polish this feature while waiting on some additional usables to come online. Now, I'm not too fussed about this yet, as NPCs won't really become consistent until more is done to reduce the desync and the server degradation. So I'm more than happy to wait for this one to come along so we can properly appreciate the NPCs. Anyway, moving on from that, firstly for 3.15, both the Anvil Spartan and Argo Raft have been added to the progress tracker and release view, as these two vehicles are now in-game. Next up, we have another 3.16 feature committed. This is the mining gadgets. They have now passed their final review and have been marked as committed. This means all that remains in 3.16 not yet committed is the DNA head textures update, which I really do hope that it makes it in. I am very excited to see these improvements. Not that they would make a huge difference to gameplay, but I am still very interested to see just what they look like from old to new. So new to the Alpha 3.16 column, we have Jumptown 2.0. Now this is the new dynamic event inspired by the historic player-driven events that unfolded at Jumptown on Yella, I think it was. This new event features both lawful and unlawful mission paths, so it will be very interesting to see what this actually involves completely. And personally, I am always excited for these events. This one, not so much, but I'm sure I will take part in it in some way. So a nice new addition, and I know there are plenty of people out there who are very excited for it. So finally, for the progress tracker, alongside the Spartan and Raft that has also been added to the progress tracker, we have the Anvil Liberator and the Misc Odyssey now included. For the Odyssey, its work with the narrative team and vehicle concept art team continues through to next year until the end of April, beginning of May. Now do bear in mind that this is just the narrative and the concepting teams, not the teams who will actually physically build the system to get it put in game. So it's just the initial designing of it. Now for the Anvil Liberator, the same teams had work that kicked off early in July this year, and the work for it from these teams finished mid-October this year, so it is already complete, and I assume they'll just be waiting to allocate resources to physically build this ship in the game. So there you have it, not the most exciting or pleasing of roadmap updates, but I do cover them all, whatever the information is. A big shame again about the ship-to-ship refueling, as I am really looking forward to that. But as I say, I would much prefer it to be in a better working condition than just a basic bog standard tier 0 where it doesn't work so well. It also gives me more time to learn more about the medical changes and get to grips with what we had in 3.15. But with the 3.16 build usually releasing around the week before Christmas or on the week up to Christmas, it is hard to imagine that much else will be making its way into the build. It's not impossible, and I do expect to see something else be added, as there has been a lot of exciting features coming to an end recently according to the progress tracker. We do have one more roadmap update to go before Christmas, so fingers crossed the DNA head texture update comes in and we get something new and exciting. I am still very excited for the 3.16 build. In particular, we have more derelict spaceships with puzzles and challenges and NPCs. These new mining gadgets I will certainly delve into and try and learn more about. And of course the Gravlev physics rework for the ground vehicles. That I think is going to be exciting to see how they play out. But again, I do feel like there is more to come. Anyway, with that said, if you do enjoy my content, please do consider subscribing and helping the channel to grow. Also, if you want to hang out with myself and my awesome community over at twitch.tv/supermacbrothersryan, you are all more than welcome. I may even be live right now. Hit the thumbs up if you don't mind, it does the channel a big favour, and tick that bell if you would like to be notified when my videos go live. Again, huge thank you to my patrons and channel members. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.